to improve your credit score. Okay. It's a lot of stuff that's out here, a lot of information, a lot of videos, a lot of things you might be trying. But the problem is that you got to look at what you already have and you got to maximize that because if you keep doing this with your credit cards, it's going to keep hurting your score. And guys, the easiest way to fix this is by just simply putting your credit cards on auto pay. Yes. One of the biggest things that I see people do all the time is that they keep having late payments on their credit reports. Now, here's the deal. Some of you guys think you have a credit issue when you really have an income issue. You may not be making enough money. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't go down your list of don't go down your list of like your expenses, your monthly expenses, your bills, how you spend money and things of that sort. I get that. But what I'm saying is that if you do have the money, but you miss a $25 payment, a $50 payment, guys, I'm seeing people miss $15 payments and it's costing you 30 points, 50 points, 70 points, 100 points, all because you just refuse to put it on auto pay. You need to put your stuff on auto pay right away. Okay. You got to put your stuff on auto pay right away. Okay. And listen, everyone's situation is going to be different. Okay. Everyone's situation is going to be different. But again, some of you all need to just sit down and say, okay, I need to make more income. Right. Because if you're at a point where your expenses are pretty much brought down to everything you need to just live like your regular, basic, simple, I won't say simple life, but I mean, like these are like your basic necessities. You go out, you have your food, you kind of just do your thing. You got kids, so obviously you got to do stuff with them. And if you're saying, okay, the bill is due, right? But then you have the money, you got the money, but you just forget to pay it. And see, guys, you can't keep doing that. We cannot keep doing the things that we did when we was 18. We can't keep doing the things that we was doing when we was in our 20s. We can't keep doing those things. And it's costing us huge points, guys. It's costing us huge points. Now, here's the thing. Of course, you can dispute certain things. You can dispute anything you want, right? But at the same time, you may need a better game plan. Right? You may need to put yourself in a position where you can not only increase your score, but if you increase it high enough, that way, if you make another mistake, you got enough room. See, some of you all don't have any cushion. Some of you all don't have no cushion. You don't have any room for error. Okay. See, you're already in the high 500s, low 600s, and you make one mistake, that's going to put you in the 400s potentially. It'll put you in the low fives potentially. But you got to get that score up. That way, if something happens, I'm not saying bad things don't happen to good people. Stuff happens all the time. Right. But you got to understand that, hey, these little things are what's costing you a lot of points. Okay. And one of those things can easily be fixed just by having auto pay. Okay, so either way, what's going on, Uncle Bam Bam? But that's exactly all you got to do. So who can go ahead and start auto pay today? Go ahead and put auto pay in the comments. Okay, go ahead and put auto pay in the comments if you could at least try your best to at least put your lowest credit card payments on auto pay. Right? You can have an account specifically just for credit card bill payments. Okay, guys, it's costing you a lot of points, and then you end up backtracking. You end up spending a lot of money, a ton of money on trying to get get dispute letters and all the rest of this stuff, trying to get that late payment removed. Guys, listen. Here, you need to see if there's an income problem or if you just got the money and you just keep forgetting to pay. Okay. But here's the deal. If you've gotten your credit scores down to a point where you feel like, man, Calvin, I don't know how to get out of this jam, out of this situation, then listen, you're going to need my advanced credit blueprint. See, my advanced credit blueprint tells you exactly what you need to do based on how many accounts you have open. Now, someone just got the advanced credit blueprint and they said, well, I kind of knew about some of the accounts and things of that sort. Yeah, but you don't know when to do it. See, some of you guys are 500 credit scores doing things that only 700s can do right now. Some of you all are 600 credit scores only doing things that people that have had a certain amount of accounts can do. They got a certain amount of history. They got a certain amount of limits. You can't do what everybody else is telling you to do. You can't do that. You need something that's going to work for your credit report based on where you are right now. Everything that you see is not going to be for you. Okay. I told you guys this before. Someone put in the comments, it's not for me. Every time that you guys see something, you got to say, okay, does this make sense? Now, I know it's a lot of videos and stuff like that out here. Make sure you guys are just saying, okay, Can I do this? Can this work for me? Do I meet the qualifications? Do I meet the requirements? If you don't meet the qualifications, you don't meet the requirements, let's get you there with my advanced credit blueprint. Now, if you guys missed my video last night, I'm doing a free coaching session, but you only get access to it with my advanced credit blueprint. Okay. So again, I know you got questions. I see you guys in the comments. And listen, if you're a YouTube member, I'm going to always keep answering your questions, things of that sort. We're going to keep doing our memberships, our member only lives, things of that sort. But if you want where you got the game plan and you got questions specifically about your game plan, this is going to be where you need to start. This is going to be where you need to go. Okay. And again, you got to know exactly where you are. That's right. That's right, Monica. You got to tell these people it's not for me. Every time you watch something, every time you see that there's a certain account, I know you guys want the Navy Federal cards. Listen, we're about to talk about a lot of credit cards. We're about to talk about some heavy hidden credit cards, high limit. Okay. We're going to be talking about all that. We want to make sure that we're helping everybody based on where they are, right? If you're a 400 credit score, right? So listen, Monica says she's enjoying the course. I know that's right, Monica. I know that's right. And guys, here, listen, I need you guys to send me some video testimonials. Okay. We need to let regular people know that they can accomplish their credit goals if they get this advanced credit blueprint. We got to let people know that. We got to let people know that this isn't some BS. We got to let people know that people are seeing results. We got to let people know that their credit scores are going up. We got to let people know that people are qualifying for homes with this blueprint. I'm telling you, this works. This will work no matter where you are in your credit journey. If you have no credit score, if you're a 300, a 400, you guys hear me say this stuff all the time. Well, some new subscribers are like, I've never heard you say this. My bad. So no matter where you are, no matter if you got a bankruptcy, no matter if you're in bankruptcy right now, this blueprint can help you, even if you have an open bankruptcy. If you have no job, you got to have some income coming in, right? Everybody's got some income coming in. You still can use this blueprint. I'm telling you this. Right? I don't care if you fresh out of bankruptcy. I don't care if you just had an eviction. I don't care if you just had a repossession. I don't care if your credit score dropped 100 points. I don't care if you just got denied for a credit card. I don't care if you just got denied for a secured credit card. This blueprint still can help you. I made it. I designed it to be this way. And see, it's not just about the accounts, right? It's not just about the accounts. It's when to add the accounts. It's how many accounts should I have open? It's how do I maximize what I already have? How do I get credit limit increases on what I already have? How can I maximize the relationships with banks that I already have relationships with? See, you think it's just a credit card, that relationship that you have with that bank. It's more than that. That can turn into so much more, but you're doing it wrong. That's okay. I'm going to show. See, you don't know what you don't know. And that's why I'm here, guys, to show you guys and put you all where you need to be. So here's the deal. Everyone that's ever bought the advanced credit blueprint, I don't care if it was January, I don't care if it was March, if it was April, no matter when that is, you guys will be invited to my private coaching session. I'm answering all the questions you got. If it's about collections, if it's about increase, if it's about disputing, if it's about home ownership, rental property ownership, we're going to be deep diving into all of that. And this is if you've ever had the advanced credit blueprint. You got to have a blueprint because the blueprint is going to give you the foundation. Okay. Now, if you're like, hey, Calvin, honestly, I got a couple questions, but I'm in the 700s. I don't quite think I need the advanced credit blueprint. That's fine. Just get the YouTube. The YouTube membership is all you need. But guys, listen, if you want me to answer your questions, if you want me to guide you through what you need to do, I just got a phone call from, and I'm gonna wrap up with this. I just got a phone call from the Veterans Administration here in Illinois. They want me to come out to show them how they can use their VA loan. You know how many people qualify for homes, and they're inches away, or their credit score in general is keeping them from qualifying for home ownership, but they don't know how to improve their scores. One of my clients, she makes over $80,000 a year, $80,000, but no one has ever taught her about how to improve her credit score. She says, Calvin, I got a VA loan, which, by the way, guys, for those who don't know what a VA loan is, that means you don't have to put a down payment down. You don't have to put a down payment down when you're looking to buy a house. And these people don't have to put $0 down on a house, but they can't use the loan unless their credit is there. Here's the problem. The bank doesn't tell you how to improve your credit score. They won't tell you how to do it. That's where I come in. I told you guys last night, let me be your coach. You need a coach. It's okay to ask for help. See, the problem is you're not accepting the fact that you need professional help. Not everybody. Not everybody, but there are some people that's like, man, I'm tired of trying stuff. I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of throwing my money at this. You need somebody to say, hey, listen, this is what my situation is. What do I do, Calvin, based on my situation? This is how many collections accounts. This is how many collections I got, Calvin. What do I do next? This is how many credit cards I got right now, Calvin. What do I do next? This is my current auto loan payment right now, Calvin. What do I do next? I need to lower my car payment. What do I do next? I need to consolidate my credit cards. What do I do next? Now there are some people, y'all know this stuff already. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the ones who don't know this stuff. Let me help you. Let me guide you. Let me get you guys where you need to be. All right. Y'all better get like Monica up in here. Y'all better get like Monica. Monica says she's enjoying the course. It's only a matter of time before she's able to accomplish her credit goals. Okay. It's only a matter of time, guys. Okay. But either way, like I said, so here's the two steps. Step one, you got to get the advanced credit blueprint. Okay. You got to get the advanced credit blueprint. I got it right here down at the bottom. Okay. Or you can go to park850.com. Once you do that, we're going to send out an email before September 10th. The event is going to be before September 10th. So we're probably going to get the email out probably next week. But again, this is only for people who get the advanced credit blueprint by tomorrow night. You have until Friday night to grab this. Okay, that's most definitely got to do something. So Nate's got a great question. Nate has a great question. So Nate says, hey, and I'm gonna wrap up with this. Nate says, brother, why do I got to pay something? Very good question. Here's why, Nate. Here's why. There's a lot of YouTubers out here, and a lot of them are doing a lot of videos on the same exact stuff they talked about last week. I literally see people doing videos on stuff they talk about last week. Okay, now I'll give updated information on stuff I talked about years ago. The reason why you got to pay, Nate, is because you got to put skin in the game. That's number one. Number two is that I already have 1,100 free videos. So you guys don't have to. You guys don't have to pay anything. Just keep watching. If you guys go through some of the comments, there are some people who've never paid for any of my services, which is fine. I love what I do. I'm going to help you regardless. But here's the thing. That's why I make consistently video. There's over 1,100 videos that you have access to, Nate, for free. For free. I've worked at a dealership for 6 years, sold over 550 cars in less than 4 of those years. I'm a licensed real estate agent. I own property. I've helped everybody accomplish their goals. Okay. But either way, this is why you got to do it. You got to put some skin in the game. It's no different than your kids saying, hey, listen, how do we get to this point in our lives? And that's how you guys got to do it. But I'm glad that Nate asked that question because, again, it's worth what's the value if I can show you how to accomplish your goals? What is that? What does that matter to you and your family and yourself? Everyone has goals. Let me help you get there. I'll see you guys on the other side. Get